window coverings. We are the team that will get them the local businesses, the hidden gems with best pricing to help them get their projects, not only the quotes, but get completed on time and just make sure that everything runs smoothly. As an example, we had a client call, an agent called us on Saturday. She said I had a lady who just purchased a home in PV and she needs furniture. So I called her and we started talking about her needs, found out she doesn't only need furniture, but she's going to add on an addition to the house. She wants a septic tank moved. She needs window coverings. I mean, there was a list of about 10 things. And so we are working with her to secure quotes and to get the right businesses in line. We're actually meeting those businesses at her home with the agent because she can't get there to let them in. So we're coordinating all of that. And we'll have all the quotes together for her so she can make a decision. We usually have 2 to 3 quotes for every single category of project that she has. And the client is under no obligation to use the people we recommend. 99% do. Because we give them multiple quotes. They're all excellent. They've all been background checked. Wendy goes through all of the backgrounds. We have a 20-point screening process. So we know that they're licensed, their bonding is current. We go through criminal background checks, etc. So we just make the experience easy. As another example of this lady, we helped her with furniture. And, we don't send people to Ashley's Furniture or to the national brands. We support local. And we support those places that most people don't know about. Or it might take them 5 years of living here to find. So we actually met the lady on Friday. And we went on Friday? We met her at a local place. She ordered, I'm just going to tell you what she ordered because it's phenomenal. She ordered a leather couch, totally picked up leather, great grade of leather, fantastic, down stuff. She ordered 2 chairs to go along with that, totally custom fabric. She ordered a 10-foot couch for her formal living room, totally custom. 2 swivel chairs, totally custom. A 54-inch mahogany wood table, beautiful thick carved base, 7 leather chairs with that. Huge mirror that takes up a whole wall. She wanted a huge mirror for one of her walls. A chest of drawers for her baby's room. Did I leave anything out?
No, I think you covered it.
And accessories.
And accessories, right.
$9,500. That's awesome. 95. She wrote the check, called her husband. She said, I can't believe this. I would have spent $25,000, $30,000 on it. It was all custom. There's nothing bought off the floor. We helped her pick butterscotch leather. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be fabulous. So that's what we do. We find the great places, great deals. Our service is completely free.
How do you make your money?
Good question. Everyone asks us that, and I don't mind telling you that. We are a marketing arm for the vendors that we recommend. We are a line item in their marketing budget. So there's no markup to the client. It cannot be a markup. It is a budget line item in each of these businesses' marketing expenses. So they pay us a flat fee if they get the business or not. It's up to them to earn the business. What we've done is make the connection. And we've opened up a potential buyer who has a need that they can fill. Now they need to earn the business. So we are not biased if they choose the person or not. We're not hard selling anything. We're just exposing them to great quotes that they can then select or not select. But for our vendors that we handpick to be in our network, you can't just sign up and be in our network. You have to be selected to be in our network and approved. For them, we're bringing a channel that is very difficult for them to reach. You may have carpet cleaners that come in and talk to you and contractors, but it's difficult for them to get any kind of following. Maybe 1 or 2 realtors will use them 1 or 2 times. But when we go in, we provide a whole service. So our exposure for those vendors is so much greater because we may have hundreds of agents that can tap into us. So we're giving them that exposure and they're paying us for that. Everything that we do, we can do as a personal connection, or we have an online website. Our website allows you to select your city. As I mentioned, we're in Phoenix, Dallas, and Austin, and we'll be expanding. And then you just click off a few quick clicks. Do you need stores and products, or do you need people and services? You click off carpet cleaner, boom, within 3 minutes, 3 seconds, 3 carpet cleaners will appear, all listed, what their discounts are. The carpet cleaners also get the client's information that they put in, email, phone, name, and zip. And that's how the connection's made. So anytime someone has something that they don't necessarily want to call us, or they don't need a lot of our interaction, but they just want to get great quotes, they can use our website. So we have an online version of everything we do as well. Any questions or?
When you say that the vendor gets their contact information, that contact information isn't then distributed to other people and shared across the board anywhere?
There's no third-party marketing of this data. We ask the clients if they would like to opt into our newsletter where they can get even more discounts and quotes, but they need to opt into that. And the only vendors that will get that information are the vendors that they've asked to be matched to. And it is written throughout the process that your information will be given to the 3 vendors or whoever you match to, so that's the only people who will get that information. And then we don't cross-sell that at all. Okay. As I said, we really want to become an extension of you. We have pieces of collateral that we can give you at any time. We have small collateral. This is collateral for clients that just explains who we are, what we do. You can have these in your packets. Something else, we really believe in helping you grow your business. This is a differentiator in the marketplace. Everyone doesn't know about us. We don't market to every realtor in town. We market to certain realtors. We know that the Canadian market, we work with people coming from Edmonton. I have a lady who's working with us right now from Edmonton. Wendy is from Saskatchewan. I can never say that.
I have the worst time with Regina for the longest time, so believe me.
And actually, Wendy came to iSearchDecor because she was a client. And she moved here from Canada, and she heard about iSearchDecor and used our service and loved it. And we got to know each other, and she came to work with us. Work with a lot of the Canadian market, second home buyers. And we can get their projects done. If they're looking for furniture, they come down, they buy a house, and then they want to golf. They want to enjoy. We can, in 2 days, have the whole house done. 2 days. That's all we need. A couple hours each day, and they're done. And they love it, and they become our friends for life. I have a lady who I'm working with from Edmonton. We worked with her 3 years ago with her furniture. And now she's ready to remodel her bathrooms. She contacted me and said, can you get me 3 people out here for granite and for all the things? I said, sure. Well, I went out there to see her, and she tells me, I have 4 friends from Canada coming that are going to be buying houses. I said, great. She said she told them about our service. I said, did you tell your agent? She goes, oh, I forgot to call her. Guess what? I got on the phone. When I left the lady, I called the agent. That's another way that we are a part of your team. We're hearing things ongoing from your clients that you've referred to us who continue to use us. We keep you posted on what they're doing, what's happening. So it keeps you in the loop, and anything that we find out, we pass back to you because we want to be an extension of your team. So those are just some of the examples of how we work, how we can work together. One more quick one. Danielle is our in-house stager. We provide free staging for all of your listings. You become a referral partner of ours, and all that means is we want you to tell us your email, your phone, and your name so we can keep you on our distribution list. When you're on our distribution list, we send you content every 2 weeks. You can copy and paste and put into your newsletter. We know people are blogging, they're looking for content. We send you decor tips. You can use it or not, but we send it out every 2 weeks. Use it somewhere if you want, because we know it takes time to think of content. So we give you 5 great tips. What was our last one? 10 tips for space savers. Just great things that people might read through, but we send that to you. So when you sign up as a referral partner, we just want to know who you are and that you've heard us speak and you're interested in using us for your clients. When you do that, you can call us at any time, include this in your listing presentations to set you apart from other agents, that we give you an hour of free staging. What does that mean? It's redesign. Going to the home, the first impression area, we will redesign. If there is a man there at that hour, we'll actually reposition all the furniture, move the art, have that room done so that if you have a showing later that day, it's done. Danielle is our in-house stager. She's awesome. We have agents who use her all the time. Within the hour, we have that whole front room done. It's amazing, the transformation. Just taking things from other rooms and putting them in the right spots, decluttering, getting things organized. That's something we offer just as a benefit because we appreciate you bringing us your clients. We have an iPad contest going right now. First agent that sends us 10 clients that we can give a connection to. iPad, free iPad.
And they're great.
So take notes. So those are some things for you to think about. If you would like to become one of our referral partners, we have a sign-up form. As I said, it doesn't commit you to anything except us knowing that you want to be on our distribution list and that you're interested in using our service.
And we invite you to our mix and mingles that we had 100.
We had about 100 people on Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
Every 60 days we have a mix and mingle. We invite all of our vendors, all of our referral partners, realtors, lenders, people who are using our service so that you can talk to other people, see the caliber of vendors that we have in our network. So that makes you even more comfortable bringing us your clients when you see who's behind us and the caliber of businesses that we work with. So we have those mix and mingles. We host them at one of the showrooms that are in our network. We had it at Allstate Appliance on Wednesday. Wonderful event. We have all the bartender. We pay for everything, the food, the drink. Our vendors just open up their showroom, and then we invite you. We had 100 people show. It was fabulous. So many connections were made, and a lot of great networking capabilities. So.
Alicia, how do you choose your vendors? I mean, what makes them, you say you're using local businesses, but what makes them unique to you that you feel that they're worth the effort to have on your list?
Great question. And there's really two parts to that answer. The first part is if you're talking about furniture, we don't use national chains. This is the little hidden place in Mesa near railroad track, where you can find the exact same items that you would have found at Robin Stuckey, but they're selling to Robin Stuckey. But they don't advertise. It's a man and wife that own it that are importing the items. So that's one answer. On the furniture side, you probably haven't heard of the places that we'll get you into. One of the places on Rio Salado isn't even marked because they're a big importer of furniture and they sell to Scottsdale Road stores. We don't have Scottsdale Road stores in our network because we know the sources. So that's the first thing. The second thing is our service providers, our renovation, our contractors, those folks typically come from our agents. You all have a Rolodex, and you have your favorite painter, or you have your favorite contractor that you've used for 10, 15 years. But the difference is we have hundreds of categories. So what our agents do is they give us the Rolodex. And if you use our service, you can request back your contractor. But what we're doing is we're making sure that they're in business, that their licensing is current, that they're not showing up on any criminal background checks, that they're not on the sex offender registry, those things that most agents aren't keeping track of because it's not your business to keep track of that. So you're exposing yourself every time you give out a name versus giving us out where we can then give back those vendors that have been checked. So most of our businesses come from our agents or from our vendors internally that they've worked with for 30 years. So it's a very tight-knit network of how we go about soliciting businesses to join our network.
How do you back them? Like, for example, if you refer a designer or a contractor, I should say, and something goes wrong and the client's not happy or do something wrong, and then they come back to you, or iSearch you referred, and then they come back to me and I say, we referred you to them. So how does that
Right, and that's a great question because first of all, we are very much into quality assurance. So we have a lady on staff named Michelle. She calls every client on a regular basis that has used our service. So once someone comes and uses our service, about a week later they get a call. Did our vendors contact you? What was your experience? So we get great feedback. So that's one thing that we address on a constant basis is getting that client feedback. If we get poor feedback, that vendor is no longer referred business. So that's the first thing. But let's say we're in a project. It's a huge remodel. We have one going on in Greyhawk right now, $100,000 remodel. Our contractors are all there. That particular woman is thrilled. But we had a situation now with Tukey where the contractor didn't set expectations. And she ordered custom cabinetry, and she thought it'd be in 2 weeks. Which the non-custom cabinetry would have been in 2 weeks. But when she changed her order to custom, contractor failed to reset expectations for the cabinetry coming in. It was going to take 6 weeks. So she contacted us and said, my movers are coming and the cabinets aren't in, and now I'm going to have people setting up cabinetry after my furniture comes. So she wasn't real happy about that. We stepped in and we set expectations. We talk to our vendors about setting expectations. They have a whole learning center on our website that they have access to their own account area. And we oftentimes we'll post this type of information about setting expectations, how to do a change order,